Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. Last time we did some stuff in Wyoming, and now we're gonna go somewhere else.
Can you track where the other pieces are?
Shh, I'm trying to concentrate.
Enough already, Gwen. This is too dangerous.
Wait, I think I'm getting something.
Help me out here, Ben. If just one of those pieces was strong enough to supercharge our enemies...
Think of what would happen if it did even half that to someone as powerful as Gwen.
We don't want to have to fight you, okay?
Why? Because you would lose?
I got this. You okay, Gwen?
I think so.
No more of that. It's not worth risking one of our own friends.
Or us.
I think I caught a glimpse of where one of the other pieces is, though. The Great Wall of China.
Shouldn't be too hard to find it there. I mean, how big can a wall be?
They say you can see it from space.
Hey, just 'cause they say it doesn't mean it's true.
Says the guy who doesn't even know how big the Great Wall is.
Am I the only one who saw that dragon?
Of course, any game that has any sort of traveling around the world has to have a level based on the frickin' Great Wall of China. This game is no exception to that rule. Alright, who are we going with? Swampfire, Big Chill, and Amphibian are the required ones. Let's see, I need a strong guy. Let's go with forearms. I'm using Humongous Arm more than enough in the other stages. Alright, let's do this. I mean, Swampfire, Big Chill, and Amphibian are pretty good, but none of them hit particularly hard. Forearms does, which is why I'm bringing him. What do we have here? Of course. You know those terracotta soldiers that are in some Chinese labyrinth or something? Yeah, figured, hey, let's put those in as enemies in the China level. Even though they've never even appeared in any episode of the cartoon. So basically, they're just pulling stuff out of their asses now. It's like, okay, let's have Ben go to China and let's have him fight the terracotta army that's come alive. Genius. Alright. So, Big Chill. I haven't been forced to use him in any of the previous stages, but what he does in platforming... He basically glides, just like the previous game with these fans. I'm sure you all remember those. That's what Big Chill does. Just forget about the fact that in the show he can fly and isn't limited to, you know, gliding. But I guess flying would make him kind of break the game. I guess you could go places that they don't want you to go and stuff. So that's why they limited his flying ability. I mean, come on. And okay, here we get to use Amphibian for the first time. I haven't actually used him yet in the entire LP because he's one of my least favorite of the playable aliens in this game. Quite simply because I find him to be pretty dull. I mean, look at him. He's a jellyfish with electrical powers. Now, that concept has basically been overdone to death. Pretty much every freaking jellyfish in any game you're ever gonna run into will use electricity against you. Perhaps the only exception I can think of being Tentacool and Tentacruel from Pokemon. Unless they learn Hidden Power or Electric. And strangely enough, he actually has melee abilities. Really, you don't consider him, Amphibian, to be able to do much damage because... Come on, when he punches you, he's just slapping you with like a tentacle. And that shouldn't really hurt that much. I mean, it's like if you get slapped by your girlfriend, if she's angry with you, or something. Just slapping, not punching. Punching usually does much more damage than slapping. And thank you, Obvious Camera, for telling me what to do. So yes, Swampfire, we've used him before, but what he still does is burn down roots. Haven't had to do that yet though, because there's really no roots in Paris. That's the only level we've had to use swamp fire in so far.
Swamp fire should be able to burn
Oh,
through
let's
those vines.
burn them down. And that frees up all the water instantly for some reason. Alright, glide back down there. And now what? Son of a bitch, you didn't have to jump down. But luckily I can jump back up, because Big Chill still as good as jumping as ever. So yeah, China looks nice. I've never been to China, so I have no clue if it actually looks like this in real life. I guess this does kind of look like the Chinese landscape, with ancient ruins everywhere, of course.
This guy's got nothing.
Oh crap, that's a lot of guys. 4 Arms, you're up. Just beat the crap out of him, and I can't help but think that 4 Arms has some hitbox issues. I mean, he just looks kind of awkward sometimes, and his attacks, look at, none of them are really connecting to any opponents. It's just, none of the other aliens seem to have this problem. Must be because he's a bonus alien, maybe put in at the last minute or something. Like he doesn't have any role in the story or platforming use. You don't need him to pull heavy things or break stuff. I mean, look at that, I'm beating the guy 3 times and I only hit him on the 4th hit. That's just weird. Also, I almost died there. Guess the enemies are getting a lot stronger. Alright, Swamp Fire, burn that.
Oh, no problem.
Where the hell did
Big
that
Chill
fireball
can
go?
easily blow out fires like this one. Hold R2 and press the circle
Okay,
button to use its
stuff's on
frost breath.
fire, and you
Brr.
need to use
Did it
Big
get
Chill
cold
to
in
put
here, or
it
is just
out.
me?
I find that kind of weird, considering we also have Water Hazard. I mean, what would you use to put out a fire? Just douse it with water? Or just breathe cold air on it? Because I'm pretty sure that fires don't get extinguished by cold air. And again, Big Chill's supposed to be like way below 0 with his ice breath and stuff. I don't know if fire has ever been put in those conditions, but I do wonder what would happen if you would put like a burning torch in a meat freezer or something. Does the fire actually die out, or does it just heat the air around it? Because I'm pretty sure as long as there's air around a fire, it can keep on burning no matter how hot or cold the air is. Then again, I'm no expert of physics, so I might be wrong, and I'm pretty sure someone's gonna tell me that I'm wrong in the comments later on. So it's not entirely unexpected. And 4 Arms just beat the crap again. I must say that Terracotta Soldiers have pretty decent ragdoll animations, at least. For such a low budget, unimportant game, they do have decent animations. And Amphibian apparently has something against walking. Then again, he does not have feet, so it does make sense. Ah crap. 4 Arms. I don't know why I'm keep going back to 4 Arms to fight these guys. He's just the strongest, the easiest guy to do it with that I have on me right now. I mean, any alien works, but some are clearly better than others.
What happened to the natives that used to live here?
What happened to the natives? I guess the Terracotta Soldiers killed all of them. Haven't you seen the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor? Well, neither have I, but I've seen the trailer. And I think it involves the Terracotta Army as well. I've seen the first 2 Mummy movies. The first one creeped me out as a kid. It was one of the first movies I recall ever seeing and being scarred for life by. Though I've kind of gotten over it recently. I've seen it again on TV a while back, and yeah, I guess as a kid you think everything's scary that involves people being eaten by lots of scarabs and skeletons and stuff.
Over there, Ben.
Oh well.
See? You need to activate that generator.
Oh, okay, looks like we need to blow up someone's house again. Come on, fireballs. There we go. Oh, I only blew out the door. Kind of a disappointment, I wanted to do more damage. Then again, the natives seem to be long gone, so who really cares? If you blow up someone's house when they no longer live there, is it a problem? Don't
There
think
you go,
so.
Ben. You restored
All right.
power to the...
Oh.
Whoops. My
That's
bad,
not good.
sorry. You'll
Wasn't
need to
supposed
find
to
another
blow up.
generator to power those coils. I said I was
Alright,
sorry.
Big Chill, put out the fire again. Actually, I do think you can actually use Water Hazard for this. Like, if you picked him as your additional alien, I think his water like his water blasts, can actually put out the flames as well. So yeah, there's actually 2 aliens that can deal with fire. Although you're never required to use water hazard for that purpose. And I haven't actually tried it, but I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, hey, water puts out fire. And some aliens are multifunction, like you can use swamp fire to ignite those gas things, but I'm pretty sure amphibian can do it as well with his lightning bolts. So yeah, sometimes you can use multiple aliens to do the same trick. Like for small vents, you can use Echo Echo or Spider Monkey to go through them. Okay, you need to blast that thing. And boom! Down goes the fan. And what, I need to glide out of here again. I mean, look, amphibian is floating. Couldn't he just, like, float up? Seems like it's not an impossible feat for him to do. But no, I have to go into Big Chill and glide up. And there we go. Doors open.
You did it, Ben. You restored the power to the first tower.
Restored the power to the first tower. Why did they have these weird antenna towers on the Great Wall of China? Is it for TV reception? I don't know, China's kind of a weird country. I mean, honestly, what country sticks to communism in this day and age? Because I'm pretty sure the Cold War kind of proved that it didn't really work out all that well. At least in Europe, like in all the European communist countries, like Russia and all these small Eastern European countries that were kind of forced by Russia to become communist. Yeah, politics. I don't really get politics. I don't really care about it either. I do watch like the Colbert Report and the Daily Show sometimes, because Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert are pretty freaking hilarious. Especially now that the Obama-Romney presidential campaign stuff's going on. Just hilarious, those two. Not Romney and Obama, I mean Stewart and Colbert. And I died there. That didn't go so well. So yeah, they're throwing tougher enemies at you now. The big terracotta guys with 2 swords. The elite of the terracotta army. And I'm pretty sure their attacks are unblockable, actually. So you'll have to dodge, and Forearms ain't particularly good at that because he's such a big guy and kind of slow. But let's see if this works. Well, definitely seems to have an effect on him. Although not the big guy, though. He seemed to be immune. Or was he just out of range? Could be. Alright, little sword guys, just beat the hell out of him and stay out of my way. It's taken quite a long time for any villains to show up. I mean, we've seen an endless stream of mooks, but who's running this joint? I wonder what villain from the show could be behind the terracotta army coming alive. Maybe some sort of magician or something. Maybe Charmcaster's up to something again. Or Hex. Do they have any other magical enemies? I can't think of any off the top of my head. Yeah, maybe those two are the bosses of this level, I don't know. I guess we'll see in due time. And was this the door that he's close up again or something? Charge it up. Yeah, that was the door. Alright, go. Swim through the air. Still looks kind of creepy. Like, why does he need to make a swimming motion if he can float? And Hulk, or Forearms can kind of do the seismic clap thing, just like the Incredible Hulk, where he slams all of his hands together and creates like this shockwave that blows everything away. It's kind of cool. I liked having Hulk do that in the Avengers movie. Hell, pretty sure everything the Hulk did in the Avengers movie was epic. The Avengers movie in its entirety was pretty damn epic. One of my favorite movies of all time, and I'm actually considering buying the DVD when it comes out. And I haven't bought DVDs in forever. I think the last DVD I bought was the Jurassic Park trilogy or something, and that came out years ago. I mean, last Jurassic Park film came out 11 years ago. It's about damn time for a Jurassic Park 4 in my opinion. But I've heard they're working on it. Although, I have also heard that they're letting the same guy who made Jurassic Park 3 direct it, and 3 was by far my least favorite of the Jurassic Park movies. Also by far the worst, based on IMDb ratings and stuff. Alright, burn more vines. Pyromaniac. Crap, might want to put that out because Amphibian isn't really fireproof. Yeah, Amphibian's kind of a weird alien in the show as well. Debut episode he's in, he gets, well, like all the other new aliens in this game, he was like an alien of that race, showed up on Earth and Ben was like helping them out or saving them. And that guy attacked Ben and Ben knocked him into a pool and he basically short-circuited because he's an electric alien and he's knocked into a pool and then he short-circuits. And yet a couple episodes later Ben has Amphibian by then and he's using it on a water planet to swim deeper into the ocean. How does that work if he can't even, if he short circuits when he's knocked into a pool? Unless it's caused by something in the pool water. Let's see, what's in pool water that's not in ocean water? Pee? Children's turds? Chlorine? I'm pretty sure it's the chlorine. Does chlorine react with electricity? Again, I'm not an expert on physics or chemistry, so I'm asking you people. Expecting that out of the 400 or so people that actually watch my videos, there has to be someone who knows about chemistry or physics. Anyway, things are activated, switches are changed. And here's another big ass TV antenna. So we can catch all the Chinese soap operas. And these weird dragon statues.
Way to go, Ben. The second tower has power.
Second tower has power. Control center there. Real nice. So I'm guessing now that the control center has power again, that's where we're gonna go in the next episode of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.